Everyone on YouTube selling a profitable strategy are using the same trick. They're basing it on back tests that the strategy has already memorized. I'm going to show you the opposite. A strategy that makes money on data it has not seen yet. And you can set it up on NinjaTrader in 5 minutes. Let's be brutally honest about why people like you end up on videos like this. Firstly, you don't know how to code, and every algo video assumes that you do. AI helps, it isn't always the answer. You've already bought strategies that looked amazing in screenshots but ended up losing money in real life. You don't have 8 hours a day to sit staring at charts, and you don't know how to tell a real backtest from a cherry-picked one. And let's be honest, this, like so many other strategies, every strategy you've tried needs you to sit and pick the settings, and you've no idea which settings are right. This video solves all 5. The strategy I'm showing you needs zero coding, it comes with pre-built templates, and it runs hands-free. And here's the important part. It was built with a quant process that proves it works on data that the strategy has never seen. I'll explain exactly what that means in plain English in a few minutes. Let's go. Okay, so let's go through how you need to set this up. You want to download the MaxAlgo Autotrader V2, and that's nice and easy from WAP. Once you download it, it's just a simple zip file. Once it's downloaded, you're just going to click on your chart and click on indicators, and scroll through your indicators until you see MaxAlgo Autotrader V2, and you're going to add that to your chart. And you're going to see a ton of settings that straight away are going to look a little bit complicated, but they're really not. Because all you need to do is click on templates, click load. Now all these templates are pre-built into the indicator, so you don't need to download templates or anything like that. If you want to use this in its most simple form, then you just click on here, click on the MaxAlgo Autotrader V2, the base hitter template. Now this also comes with multiple other templates. This is for high win rate repeated trades. It also comes with other strategies, 1R, 2R, 3R, dependent on what targeting type of trade you want to take. But in this instance, we're going to look at the base hitter, and you're just literally going to load that on your chart. And what that's going to do is that it's going to look through all the settings in the signal filters, and it is reviewing millions of options. So as you'll see here, there are about 24 different filters for the signals, but it's going to do this all for you. So the autopilot is going to optimize through those settings, looking at millions of options, and automatically pick what has been the best settings for you to be able to use. So you'll see over here the autopilot. Let's make that a little bit larger on the screen for you. So the autopilot then tells you we've got 30 days loaded on the chart, and we've got 30 days worth of trades in the indicator. So that is showing you that we have 317 trades and a 78% win rate. So in the last 30 days, those settings made $6,875, and that's just running an average around $200 per trade risk. Really simple. Now, the question is, what do you need to do next? Nothing. You can go out and sit in the sun now. You only need to add your default account here, choose your prop firm account, click it in default account, add that there if you're trading one account. That is all. So you've literally set up, you've loaded the template, you've pressed go, you've applied that to the chart, and that has now picked this session, and you'll see here, auto trade on. That will now start taking those signals for you based on its analysis of all those filters. What it will also show you is how that is performing today in your full session window here for today. It'll show you your auto traders on, it shows you what it's trading, whether you're trading signals or break candles, and it shows you the window time frame that is trading. This is really, really simple. Now, yes, there are loads of other things within the indicator that you can click and change and build your own strategies, but in its simplest form, this is showing you exactly how you can just click and let it start trading. So let's have a little look at what the autopilot has actually done. So what's really important here is the real key quant analysis that it's done in the background that you don't see and you don't need to worry about because it's done it for you. Now, rather than it looking and overfitting the data and saying in the last 30 days these were the best settings, because that is what most strategies will do. Rather than that, what this is actually doing is it's taking that whole time period and it's analyzing a portion of the data, set period of time, for the first 70%. Now you can alter that if you want to do 60% or 50%, but it's a standard. It's looking at the first 70% of that data and fitting the settings around that. So let's have a little look at the autopilot. So what is the autopilot telling you? So the autopilot is telling you that on the first 70% of the data out of those 30 days, it had a 79% win rate. In session data ran at 79%. 227 trades, $5,468. And on the next 30% of that data, the out of session data, rather than just doing the same settings on the whole thing and overfitting the settings to that data, it does it on the first 70% and tests, walks forward through the next 30% of the data and ensures that those settings that it's picked out of the millions of options still stood up. So our out of session data ran at 76% win rate, 90 trades, and still made $1,407. It's checked the robustness of that strategy on the outer sample data and it says it's robust. So if it's not robust, it will tell you it's not robust and you either need to load more data or you want to maybe look at a slightly different strategy. But on the standard template, you can see straight away whether or not those statistics are standing up. So why is this important? Every single combo that the autopilot is looking for has to pass this 70-30 outer sample data test. So it may look good in this section here, but it needs to continue to hold up in this outer sample data, otherwise it's not going to optimize for it. And that is how, for real quant grade strategies, you need to ensure that this is going to stand up long term. Now, the really brilliant thing about this is that that is going to do that every single day. So if the settings are slightly decaying, performance is dropping using a particular setting, it will reanalyze every single day and relook and say, okay, if the outer sample data isn't standing up, check the settings on this again and find the strategy that is working based on the outer sample data. So it must work on the unseen data, otherwise it won't continue. Okay, so one final piece before I leave you, which is a super, super important part of what the MaxAlgo Autotrader can do for you as well. So rather than just being able to auto trade one account, obviously this will do all the auto trading for you. Your stop losses, your take profits, managing the trade. If you're using the simple template, it will just do that automatically. You can build your own. You can build your complete own strategies within this and test them exactly the same with the outer sample data to make sure that your strategy that you've built within it still holds up over a period of time. But the really key thing here is whatever strategy you're going to run, and there's all these lovely settings, but whatever one you're going to run, you can scroll down and you will come to a point called Account Cascade here. Now, Account Cascade means that you can trade up to 10 different accounts. So if you're going to run on a high number of trades, if you're going to run on a high win rate strategy, you can set your max profit and max loss on each account. In the drop down, pick whatever account you want and enable these particular accounts to say, I want to trade all these accounts, and it will work its way cascading through your accounts to say every time one hits our daily profit, it's going to move on to the next one. If you hit your daily loss for the day, which obviously is going to happen, this is trading, you're not going to win every time. But if you hit your daily loss, it's going to stop trading that account, it's going to move on to the next one. So you're going to be able to go through each individual account, trading them without being even sat at your computer. And that is the key. If you're looking for mechanical strategies that you can, in a quant format, check that they are standing up long term and being able to trade them across multiple accounts without being even sat in front of a PC, then that is what the MaxAlgo Autotrader will allow you to do. Now, I hope you got some value out of this video. I will be doing some more. You can run this across multiple different, I'm running it on a 1 minute chart here across MNQ. You can run this on gold, you can run this on loads of other things, but there really isn't anything else out there that will allow you to run so many accounts cascading through them with a built-in strategy that will allow you to set it up in a few clicks and have it running and being able to walk away from your PC and get on with your life. So if you are interested in the MaxAlgo Autotrader, there's a link in the comments. We will answer any questions on the Discord when you join us. There's a ton of videos on all the other amazing features that you can do and how you can build your own strategies and test them and make sure of the robustness of them. But other than that, thanks for watching and click the link. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next video.